Knew he had to move fast.
At a point we knew it was time to evacuate, and we just did what we could.
Within a matter of hours, he had to open the gate and leave, hoping his cattle could make it.
The unknown, what's going to happen. You got all these baby calves. You know, there's cows that are calving. I mean, you're their caretaker. That's my job, is to take care of them, provide for them. And the unknown, what's going on? That's the hardest part.
After it hit, he spent days looking for his cattle.
We had cattle that swam, got on high ridges. We had a bunch of mother cows that walked 3 or 4 miles out, ended up in some neighbor's cornfield. There was cattle everywhere, literally everywhere.
But in the end, hundreds died.
When it got that high, really any kind of cattle couldn't survive the flood. They just can't swim and make it through the trees, especially a lot of the calves that had been calved out.
Hank Klosterman says many of his cattle were either pregnant or had recently given birth.
We were in the process of calving cows and had about 90 babies on the ground with the mama cows. And the flood came in and wiped out most of what we had on that parcel.
The few calves that did survive had an uphill battle.
We fought pneumonia, you know, just different things. It was still wet. We still had some cold weather after that. The mothers were stressed. They were not only trying to provide for a newborn calf, their bodies were trying to prepare to rebreed, to have another calf for next year. So it was a very stressful time on them.
So there were a lot of young calves on the ground, and a lot of cows that were getting ready to calve at that time.
Talia Goes with Nebraska Cattlemen says the floods, coupled with a rough winter, hit the cattle industry hard.
They estimated